Weenie. Cause there's nothing better that I like to do than sit and hear cuddled up next to you. Cause you love me, baby, just the way I want to be loved, yeah. From the party to the blues, who says so? Party time.
Woman more than water, and yet time tough. It's not woman is our problem today. It's money is our worries. We need money to spend, to have shelter. We need food to eat, and it's money. Yeah, cool runnings, say cool runnings. Say look by yourself and look by your brother. Look all around the town. A only black man a suffer. Whoa, a only black man a suffer. But them a peep in a one another plate. That's why them really get themselves in a scrape. Say cool runnings, say cool runnings, say cool runnings. Yeah, this classroom, when we was in school, they teach us about the cow jump over moon and the dish run away with a spoon. They even teach us about blackmail and all those pirates. And now we grow the same to fussing and killing one another. And now we're suffering all those crises. I will tell it to you. Whoa, you can beat me, but you can't beat my word. Cool runnings, say cool runnings, say cool runnings. Say if you dig a dish for your brother, remember dig a dish for yourself. Yeah. Oh, say that you fling a ball upon the wall, man it won't bounce right back. Whoa, look by yourself, look by your brother, look all around the town, man. A only black man a suffer. A only black man a suffer. Whoa, send me the pillar that you dream on. Send me the pillar that you dream on. A only black man a suffer. Nobody hackle me, nobody fight me, nobody hackle me, nobody harass me, nobody hackle me. Whoa, man, me a tell you, say me a go down the road to look some food, come in out the mood, and Babylon harass me, I would say, who I don't know, and I'm a man of consciousness, I'm a man of righteousness and not violence. Whoa, cool runnings, say cool runnings, say cool runnings, say cool runnings. Say whether you're a trader, whether you're a
mix and blend the very best of the best black rocks from Fadda, Sweeney-Errolldee, representative of course our history month too.
Sister, then you love this music.
Yeah man, of course I do.
But it's a conscious music.
Always conscious music.
Tell it to the new generation.
Again.
Tell it to the new generation.
Cool
you come from town or you come from country, you know you woulda make a good couple. Sing it and we not have no trouble.
Yes I am.
Sing it and we not have no trouble.
Them last.
Yeah man, hey, Cool Runnings. You remember that movie there?
Yeah, you know it as it was historical at the time.
Yeah,
man, Cool Runnings.
Yeah, you remember?
Them time there, you say, hold on there. Oh, Jamaica bobsled team.
You see what I mean? Anything is possible, man.
Yeah, man.
And that was to do with snow and all them things.
Exactly. The funny thing about it is the training that they went through to get there.
Yeah.
You know, and the thing is, for those people that come from the man who pushed the cart in our Jamaica up and down,
That's
you know,
right.
and then them say, "Whoa, this can adapt to."
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you know always stay already, man.
Come
we
on,
put
man.
onto anything. Now, Errolldee.
Yes, King.
This part of the show, right, is some information, right?
Good.
That I'm going to share with our listeners. I just thought, why not? And it's just called, this part I'm going to call it Just Imagine.
Just imagine.
Yeah, just imagine.
Just
right?
imagine.
Imagine the scenario.
Just
okay?
imagine.
Back in my school days, Errolldee, yeah, where I was leaving school, right?
Yeah.
we had what is called a careers teacher.
Okay.
Or careers person, right?
Mm-hmm.
That, when you're nearing to leave school, you go and see these people and they suggest what they think your future should be.
I remember that.
Yeah, you remember?
Oh, yeah, I do.
They think they know what you should do.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, So anyway, I went to see my careers teacher and she spoke to me and she said, "Oh, well, Mr. Sweeney, Tony, what do you want to do in life?" I said, I want to progress. So she looked at me and she said, "And progress you will." I said, "Thank you." She said, "I believe, looking at your records and your academic results and everything, there is an opening for you at a local bank." Okay, bank, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I said, oh, I wasn't even thinking about bank, you know what I mean? But she said, "That's where your future lies."
Banking.
Yes, banking. So I said, but I wanted to do something with my hands. She said, no. You don't need to work with your hands. Work with your brains. I'll never forget it. Errolldee, I'll never forget it. Anyway, cut a long story short, I took up the position.
Just imagine.
I took up the position, Errolldee, right, in a local bank just across the road from where we are now.
Okay.
Right? Just across. There was a bank on the corner there, wasn't there?
Yeah,
many years ago. Can you remember that bank?
It only recently closed down.
Right, yeah.
It's turned into I think it was a Lloyd's or something.
And chemist. There's a chemist there now.
There's a chemist there now,
There's a chemist there now. But before that, there was a bank. And I went there and, I was in the training process and thing. And I was there for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
6 weeks, right? Behind the counter, doing this. My mother thought, "Oh, my God, my son's a banker. Oh, well done. You're going to work with short shirt and tie and rah. And I never said that, you know what I mean? I just smiled. And I carry on for 6 weeks, Errolldee, right? Training. And I thought to myself, this is not what I want. Yeah. As much as I like talking to people and, but to me, in my heart of hearts,
you weren't an office worker.
It weren't me. You weren't an
office worker.
I want to do something constructive with my hand. Anyway, eventually, right, I got an apprenticeship down Park Royal with a company called Alfred Bell. And Alfred Bell was a warehouse that distributed goods all over the place, but they had trucks, right? Yeah. And I got the apprenticeship to, maintain their trucks. And I had to go to college 2 days a week.
Yeah, the changer.
Willesden College.
Best thing.
Right?
Best
So I got my city and guilds and everything, and now I'm qualified. I think, yeah, man. And all that was in my mind, I want to work for London Transport. I went to London Transport and applied, and the man said to me, "You have to be 21. I said, "I'm 21 in 2 weeks' time." He said, "Come back when you're 21. That's how strict they were.
Yeah.
And so I did. And you had to take a little driving test in a van to see if you could drive. Even though I had my license, right? But they had their own structure.
Yeah.
Done the business. He said, "Okay, we're going to sign you up." Right? And I'd done that, right? And then I became what was called a bus engineer.
Yeah.
Bus engineer, right? Which entailed pulling down the engines, fixing up engines, electrical of the whole of the bus system, right? Inside and outside. There's many people that I know that I worked alongside till this day. You know what I mean? There's a man, especially, that's right there till this day, still working on that job.
Wow.
You understand me?
Don't retire yet.
He don't retire yet. Okay. He can, but he hasn't chosen
enjoying
to.
His job.
That's good luck to him. You understand me?
It's become a vocation, man.
Yes, man. So the moral of the story is this, right? I want to say this. Within that job, there was a little old, grey-haired, blonde man. His name was Ted. Look a sharp man, He was what was called a coach builder, right? Every the bus get a little dent or something. You take off the wing and put on a new wing and spray it and all them. So, he was a coach builder, right? Ted was coming up to 6 weeks before his retirement. And everybody said, yo, Ted, why? Your retirement's coming up. I mean, I was a new kid on the block.
Of course.
You know what I mean? A couple of years. But we get talking. But there were certain things about him he used to say, and I used to take a piece of salt and I said, where am I going with? You know, but I didn't realize it. And when we were all speaking and saying to Ted, you soon retire, the man burst out in tears. Now, this is a story, true story, you know. I tell no lie. This is
believe.
True story. The man burst out in tears. Everybody was shocked. I said, wait, what happened? What are you crying for? You know, you soon retire and everything. He turned around and he said, I just can't take it. So I said, what is the problem? Not just me, everybody. What's wrong? Why? He said, because I just know, right, that when I've gone for this place, some foreigner's going to take my job. Some foreigner is going to take my job. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I said, what? He said, yeah, but I'm not prejudiced. But, you know, I'm going to leave this job and some foreigner's going to take it. Well, blows our skirt, brethren.
Oh, gosh.
Everybody just looked at him and walked away. What was he expecting? Was he expecting us to say, oh, don't worry about that? You know, just those few words what he said. We were bigging him up and said, you're going to, you know, you soon retire, have a nice time. And the man came out with, some foreigner is going to take my job. I want to know what the people think about this. Yeah. I want to know.
In those times, you're talking about 70s.
In the late 70s.
Yeah, in the
late
70s.
70,
You know,
77, 78.
You had a lot of people were racist them time, man. You know, and as I say, if somebody said that today, right, it could be a more, I don't know, would it be appropriate today for somebody to say that you left your job, retired, you just retired,
you just retire,
and you said, boy, some fun, because in a way, he's right.
Yeah.
You know, so what? Yeah, that is how it works.
Yeah, but hold on a minute, right? Who cares?
Who cares? To be honest,
who cares who's going to take his job over?
Yeah, it's not even appropriate now. It wouldn't be appropriate then. It's not appropriate now.
Yeah.
As I said, those things. As I said, what? He burst out crying. Why my ball still?
That's all I'm talking about. Some foreigner is going to take over his job. Boy, people, you live and you learn. You know what I mean? I just thought I wanted to share a little of my history. You know what I mean? Because it's nothing bad.
No.
It may not be too great, but you know.
All those young people out there listening, if you're with your parents, maybe, you know, always follow your dreams. You know what I'm saying?
Follow your dreams, man.
Follow your dreams. I think that's most the motto of that story. Because
I tell you, Errolldee, if I didn't go down the route that I went down, I wouldn't be speaking with you right now.
Absolutely.
I would not be speaking with you right now. You know what I mean? I would have been on a different route with different people. So everything is meant to be.
Yes,
in the meantime, look at your tune.
Now you can see me again. Now we can share precious moments. You won't have to wait or worry. You won't have to suffer the whole night through. Now you can see me again. Now we can stay together. You won't have to wait or worry. You won't have to suffer NZ, smoking Sensi, sipping on some Hennessy. Living up, living up, living up, living up. Surrounded by fine ladies, dainty babies, rocking and jigging to songs of all ages. Living up, living up, living up, living up. To all of my jiggers and my MCs, honey, na the air if you love ladies. If you can't show you one, you want chichi. You're not in my category. Rolling my truck, buckle up. Girls pull me over, asking me what's up. Living up, living up, living up, living up. So we rolled along to Wendy's, parked her ride. She and her friends then stepped inside. Living up, living up, living up, living up. To all of my jiggers and my MCs, honey, na the air if you love ladies. If you can't show you one, you want chichi. You're not in my category. See, all of my jiggers and my MCs, honey, na the air if you love ladies. If you can't show you one, you want chichi. You're not in my category. Cause we know what no chichi man boy. And if you par with chichi man, you can't stay on ya. Oh, we know what no chichi man boy. And if you par with chichi man, you can't stay on ya. So we rolled along to North Beach and to South Beach and down in a Palm Beach where I and I man reach. Living up, living up, living up, living up. So I rolled in the lot, flick down my screen, turn on my DVD, you know what I man mean. Living up, living up, living up, living up. To all of my jiggers and my MCs, honey, na the air if you love ladies. If you can't show you one, you want chichi. You're not in my category. And we know one no chichi man boy. And if you par with chichi man, you can't stay on ya. We know one no chichi man boy. And if you par with chichi man, you can't stay on ya. Yo. Yeah. All of my jiggers and my MCs, honey, na the air if you love ladies. If you can't show you one, you want chichi. You're not in my category. All of my jiggers and my MCs, honey, na the air if you love ladies. If you can't show you one, you want chichi.
Yes, so as I said, Nubian Kings and ladies and gentlemen.
What
can, sorry. Yeah, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We just got a message. Alistair, I get your message pertaining to what we was talking about, Ted, in the bus garage. But we want to. We couldn't understand your answer. So if you can explain, please, wouldn't mind. Yeah, 07415 489 851. Big up, brother Gussie. All on the king, as we say, you don't know already. We're there in the middle of things. Yes, so Sweeney.
Yeah, man. We can draw a tune, man. We can,
all right. Go on, my brother.
After the next tune.